Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
No. So
hello world.
British and Spanish negative. Let's make sure
in honor of my mi amor, I have to sometimes let him know.
Okay.
That
what he says is you're butchering his language. Stop it.
I mean,
stop it.
Tech support, am I ruining the language?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
He said, yeah.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Wow. What if I roll my R's?
No. No. Negative. No.
I tried. Can you roll your R's? Tech support? Oh, sucky.
He just saying that because he can't talk.
Bow, wow. Hey, Ms.Glam.
Hello. How
are you doing today?
I am fabulous.
As I said, that's Ms.Glam, and you got your girl Mohazel, and we're two badass besties.
Officially.
Legit.
Bought, paid for, stamped, all that.
Boy, watch out for the trademark. Don't try to take our name. Don't put badass besties on mugs no more. We're stopping shop. I swear we're going to sue every Walmart. We about to be rich. Listen, all 8 of our fans.
Anything with badass besties on it, please just comment below.
Let us know. We'll hook you up with a little piece of the settlement.
We trying to not have our 9 to 5.
And then we really don't care if we have just 8 fans, right?
No, because
we just gonna be out here living our best lives with you.
Yeah, talking all day.
All day. I could go on and on about being legit, but we gotta make this shmoney. You ready to make this shmoney? All right, for real. Are you ready to get into the Weekly Delight?
I am ready.
All right, so Weekly Delight. It's where we take a person, place, a thing. It could be a book. It can be an inspirational quote. It can be food. It can be speaking in Latin.
No, negative. Never if it's you speaking in Latin.
The Brit? No? Okay. Anyways, whatever is getting us pumped and keeping us motivated and getting us to Friday. So with that being said, Miss Glam, you are up first.
My Weekly Delight is for Mohazel. It's for you. Because you think this should be the highlight of my week.
It is.
I have a new member of my family. Blue, my big old pit bull.
Oh, your baby.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
He is your big old baby.
Not
like,
a baby.
You just went in deep. Like, not a chihuahua, not a gerbil, but a big ass dog.
Yes.
Wow.
The baby's happy. She is ecstatic that she has a
your
dog.
Niece?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I mean, why are you sitting there acting like it's just your niece? You know
it's
you
her
like
dog.
That dog too. Nah,
it's her dog.
Nah, bruh. Can I ask you a question?
Nope.
So
I just said no. No,
I didn't ask the question.
You cannot ask me a question.
I just need to know.
No, I don't want to entertain your question.
If I want to do a pool.
No. What
and
part of
out,
N-O don't you understand?
How long do you estimate?
Questions. No questions.
In months, in weeks, or days.
No.
That it'll take before Blue ends up being at the bottom of your bed.
So who are you talking to? Who are you asking the question to? Is
I'm
somebody
asking
else in the room?
you because I need to know the number. So when I do a pool,
really?
Wink, wink. No? Okay.
Mm-mm. He's not coming in my room.
So what is this? Day number what?
I think we're on week 3 with the
Week
dog.
3. Okay. So he's acclimated. He's fully invested into the home. Yeah.
Yes. He
He's
knows
family.
the routine.
He is family.
Too smart for his own good.
Oh, he knows how to wrap you around his little finger.
Whatever.
Oh, that's cute. Well, Blue, I think you got a great doggy mom. Enjoy that new home. Enjoy the wonderful perks that they're gonna, treat you with.
He's spoiled.
Because he is spoiled. I can tell already. I bet you day one Amazon, right?
Well, I didn't have any doggy stuff, of course. And I swear, he gets more Amazon shit than I do.
I'm telling you.
He had Amazon shit today.
You making him bougie.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's all good. Well, welcome, Blue. Well, my Weekly Delight is about you.
Obviously, because I'm awesome.
My bestie turned me into art.
He did.
What? Call the gallery. We need to have a show. It's only going to be one painting. The markup is going to be high, but I will sign an autograph. and take pictures for all that attend. There will be no food. So the artist, her name is Tarn Ellis, and on Instagram you can find her at Tarn Ellis Art. She makes lovely, lovely visuals. Tech support was a little creeped out because it's me, but with no eyes, nose, ears. No, I think I got ears, but no eyes, no nose, no smile. Like
no
my face is
details.
Gone. So it could be anyone. It's literally a blank face, but it's totally me, totally my vibe. It's got plants. It's got my mic, all my curls. It's just got everything that would make me happy. So thank you, Ms. Glam, and thank you, Ms. Tarn Ellis. You are dope sauce. I am expecting it to be on canvas, and I'm going to put it on the wall so tech support can be creeped out every night. It's going to be my entertainment.
Lord have mercy.
So, are you ready to go into the topic?
I'm ready.
All right. So, this week's topic, I love you. I'm not in love with you. I love you.
Lies. You love me and
but
are
I'm
in
not
love with
in
me.
love with you.
Both. You
So
love me and you're in love with me.
You know that's two different things though, right?
I do.
Okay. No. I'm just, to be clear, there is a difference. But
What
we're not...
is the difference?
Well, okay. That's a good question before we dive into it. So when you love someone, it's like this really deep respect and understanding and admiration for them, right? To be in love with them is more on that romantic side where you can see being in a romantic relationship with them.
Romantic as in how?
I'm trying to think what guess we got. Like, do I give you the rated R version or the PG version? The relationship that you don't have, that I don't have with you. It could be in a spiritual, emotional, and in physical. And when I mean physical, I mean sexual relationship with that person. Is that what you wanted me to say? I'm sitting there like, hang on, real talk. Do we have 8-year-olds that listen to the show? Granted, they've been turned out long ago with all the cussing we do. But I was like, for 2 seconds, I had to stall. I'm like, what is our guest age range? Let me put it in their perspective. But yeah, I mean, to give all of yourself completely to this person.
All of
to
yourself?
give your body, your spirit, and your mind. I don't give you my body as my bestie. I don't give you my body. I don't. But, you do have my spiritual connection. Like, I think we care about each other.
Yes.
And then in regard to intellect, I mean, I know you think I'm dumb. Time out. What did you say last episode?
Simpleton.
Simpleton. I know you think I'm a simpleton. No, I know you're just joking. You call me smart. We don't have a problem with communicating with one another. We don't have a problem with expressing how we feel and having conversations and making sure one is good. I care about you.
Yes.
I just don't want your body. That's all.
Fair enough.
If I do, tech support would be happy.
Yes,
just to be clear. But I don't want your body.
I think any guy would.
Exactly, yeah. But we're not that kind of... We're nothing against it. If that's your flavor, power to you. It's just not what I do.
No.
I mean, and if I was, you wouldn't be my type.
Oh, wait,
I'm just playing.
Wait.
I'm totally playing. I wanted you to go there. I wanted you to go there. I wanted you to go there.
Why the hell not?
I'm joking. I said I would marry you.
Okay.
I did say I would marry you.
Yes,
I just, listen, I just wanted to see if you were jealous. Listen, I just wanted to see if you were committed. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to walk away to see if they going to run after you. And you did. So I appreciate you. Checkmate.
Just making sure.
Let's get out of that rabbit hole.
Okay.
So the topic is about friend zone, but not how you think. So quickly, when people talk about friend zone, we think of the perspective of the one being placed in the friend zone. But on this episode, we're talking from the perspective of you've put your friend in the friend zone. When your best friend, your closest companion, and in this dynamic, we do tend to do the opposite sex to be safe, but it could be the same sex. But when your best friend starting to get the feels and fall for you, and you quickly correct that and let them know that you love them, but you're not in love with them. We're talking about the person that had to step up and say, no, I really think we should just be friends. We're coming from that perspective.
You've never been girlfriend zoned?
When I was younger, I'm sure I have. Yeah. Matter of fact, I know for a fact. Yes, when I was younger, well before tech support. Yes. And to actually be honest.
He girlfriend zoned you. You just happen to go around.
No, can I be really 100% honest? And for the record, it's not the friend you think. But I did like someone and they did turn out to be gay. But it's not the person you're thinking of. Shout out to the person that I'm not thinking of. You do listen to the show. Hey, boo. But no, not. And I don't even think he would know. He knows that person. But
why would you do that? Like, she's just a big old tease. Big old tease.
I mean, I tell you what, it means nothing to anyone in Jacksonville because it didn't happen in Jacksonville. But to the person who's listening, the hint would be the person was Filipino. I got friend zoned by a Filipino. He was cute.
Did you boyfriend zone him?
So I never shot my shot because I was moving, but I kind of wanted to shoot my shot because I'm like, well, I'm moving. What's the worst?
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't because I didn't know then. But then later on in life, I found out he was gay, which is fine. He's allowed to be. He's happy, but he wasn't happy with me.
Really?
No, it's fine. It worked out. Listen, it worked out. I got tech support. It's good. And you know what's so funny? He actually girlfriend zoned me and it worked out. And he shot a shot.
Yes, he did. He girlfriend zoned you before you.
Yeah.
But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes.
Wait.
What?
What about you?
Have I been girlfriend zoned?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you blocked that?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been girlfriend zoned by
Have you ever boyfriend zoned someone?
Yeah, I kind of did. I think with the boyfriend in high school. I think I boyfriend zoned him.
Aw.
Because I asked him out.
Yeah. And he said okay.
Yeah.
He didn't hesitate, right?
No. But I asked him out the first time and he said no.
And y'all were really good friends.
No.
I mean, y'all were friends. Y'all were friends.
We really weren't. We hate each other's guts. Here's why. We hate each other's guts, but we went through a tragedy together. My cousin died and the whole neighborhood came together. And we started hanging out a bunch more. And we became friends.
Okay.
But, at that age, boys had cooties.
Sure.
So I asked him out. He said no.
Mm-hmm.
But then we kept doing stuff together. Riding on the back of his bicycle, wearing his jacket, like that type of stuff.
Sure.
And a couple weeks later, I asked him out and he said yes. And then all of high school later, we were still together.
And we lived happily ever after.
Not quite.
Not. See, I said not. But high school ever after. No.
In college, I think. Yeah, all the way through the end of
college. That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
hey, that was a good shoot your shot.
That might have been the only one who I did.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've not shot my shot. I wanted to shoot my shot, and I didn't, and it worked out. Like the universe was like, "Don't, girl, you gonna cry." It's gonna break your heart, and it's not the way you think.
I think,
I never shot my shot,
and I think I ended up because once he said no, it was like okay, but I kept feeling like I was getting mixed signals.
Mm-hmm.
So finally, I was like, I gotta ask because this is confusing.
Okay, so back to the topic, though. The topic is from the perspective of when your friend shoots their shot. So you did answer about you shooting your shot. Let's go back to when someone shot their shot with you.
I've had friends, but you got to realize, guy I asked out, I was with him for forever.
Yeah.
It seemed like, all through high school, all through college.
Sure.
So anyone who shot their shot, I was already in a relationship. But I think part of it was I went away to college. He stayed home.
Sure.
Like, no one ever saw me on campus with him. So it wasn't like, they knew. They only knew like, oh, Dad, you go home every weekend. Exactly. But even in high school, I think it took a few years for people to know just because we ran in different circles. We lived in the same neighborhood. I saw him all the time at home. Why do I want to be up underneath you at school? I was up underneath you. At least senior year.
Yeah. You didn't shoot your shot. I was waiting. Tech support beat you to it.
Oh, yeah. Tech support beat me to it.
Yeah, you did. When they told you, hey, I'm interested, however they said it, did you, without hesitation, know to say no? Did you have to hesitate to think it out and weigh the pros and cons? What made you come to the conclusion that this person needed to be friend zoned versus taking a chance?
Well, I mean, for me, it's a little bit different because, like I said, I was in a relationship. So
okay, so take the relationship out of it. You're not with that person, so
but
forget them.
I guess what I'm
forget
saying
them,
is,
so
at
you
the time that person shot their shot, I was in a relationship, so I wasn't even thinking in that mindset of,
fair enough.
You
couldn't even fathom of even playing the what if game. And that's fair. That's actually not right because I didn't even think about it like that.
And then honestly, like because like, don't get me wrong, like I've always hung out with guys. They're less drama-filled than girls.
You are more likely to be put into the girlfriend zone with your guy friends?
No, because most of my guy friends see me as one of the guys. Like it was never really, at least I thought they did. Don't get me wrong. They didn't, treat me like a guy, meaning like punch me in the arm and do all that kind of crap. Sure. But I was one of the guys in terms of, there may have been
we can share, we can talk.
Yeah.
She can be in the room.
Yeah. And there may have been some harmless flirting, and it was harmless enough where if my significant other at that time was in the room, I don't think he would have been offended. And sometimes he was in the room and he wasn't offended. So it was harmless flirting in terms of girl guy, but it was strictly platonic. So the few people who came in afterwards who kind of, I guess they didn't see me with my significant other. It was the ones in college enough to understand that, I'm in a relationship. I sit, we hang out, we cackalack, but no, I'm in a relationship. I mean, they learned. It didn't only took once.
Sure. I mean, I know when I was like younger and in high school, because I was such a tomboy, I was definitely one of the guys, but one of the guys. Like, I'm not saying they would punch me in the arm, but I would either give them advice, I would kind of help them get the girls. And I do believe before tech support, I only had like one or two guys shoot their shots, and I did actually go out with them, but it was in high school. But and obviously they weren't very serious. They weren't long-lasting relationships, but they do count technically. I was friends with them first. I didn't know I was girlfriend zone, but it was very rare back then because, I mean, I would share my clothes with my dad. Like, I wore baggy. Like, TLC, was like my muse. I didn't put myself out there as being girly. So when I finally did come into this girly zone, I don't know if people girlfriend zone me, but by then I was with tech support, so they are not likely to shoot their shot.
But did they girlfriend zone you and not shoot their shot? So, like, from the standpoint
I wouldn't know. Like, how would you know that? Because,
like, they're having you do things that typically girlfriends do. You are their plus one for everything. You are, like, they get jealous if you, flirt with another guy or go out with another guy or give you crap. They better not.
I got a boyfriend. And depending on when, a fiance.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are some times where guys, and I don't know if girls do it because I'm not in, like, that's not my experience. Guys would girlfriend zone you from the standpoint of they've labeled you that you're in a relationship with them. And now they're upset when A, you won't, take it that step further, or B, start dating someone else.
Even if I got a man?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. No, I did not have those kind of friends.
Well,
what's so funny? Even if that was a possibility, I would never know because tech support made it very clear. He was very territorial and I was very territorial. So if there was a girl out there boyfriend zoning him or a guy girlfriend zoning me, we were very, especially, I mean, we still get jealous now, you know what I mean? But in a wholesome way, I'm sure, at least to us anyway. But I will kill her. No, you know, we were very territorial, and at some point, especially in the beginning, very limited on interaction with the opposite, just because we knew the other one was crazy. You know, like, I'm crazy, so I'm like, listen, your only friend is me, okay? Your only girlfriend is me, okay? And then, you know, out of respect, I had to do the same thing. Did we have girl and guy friends? Sure, but we wouldn't let any get that super close to us. So because of our issues in regard to not want to play and share in the sand with our mate, that kind of eliminated a lot of that, especially in college. Because, I mean, you know, we weren't always around. So you had to have that level of trust. And, you know, I'm assuming I started this practice of, you know what, how about we eliminate that temptation? So I'm pretty sure, you know, that was all me. And he went along with it.
Y'all were both, even though y'all spent time apart, y'all were both here. It was a little bit different for me because
he was always on campus. So,
yeah. So I mean, I was in Tallahassee all by myself.
Yeah. So I don't. If it was, they kept that to themselves for sure. 100. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So let's get into the next part of this, where our Street Team Correspondent, PieDiva, aka Sissy, went to the streets, and she asked a couple questions. You know, gave us some answers from different people, random people, and I'll read some of the responses, and maybe we can sound off and kind of, you know, dive into some of the things that they said, and maybe see why they thought that way, or if we agree or disagree. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right. So the first question: what would you do if your best guy friend shoots his shot and you're not interested? Again, she went out and got some random responses, and one person said, I would remind him that he already has a title. You're my best friend. And as his best friend, you don't feel that way that he does. And she would make it known to him that she doesn't feel that way. Another person responded that she would just straight up tell him she's not interested, period. So they had no problem with letting them down. There was no hesitation. What are your thoughts on this? Like, you know, if a person shot their shot theoretically, and let's say you're single and he's single, and they shoot their shot, what are you going to do? Like, how would you react to that? What would you say to that person?
I mean, if I'm not interested, I'm going to communicate that. Because, I mean, if we're best friends and we have that level of respect and trust and love platonically, we should be able to communicate that, and it should be salvageable. But I probably would be selfish in the point of, all right, let me find this person somebody. I need to find them somebody quick. Someone who
to take
I know
that pressure off of you.
Yes.
To make sure they're in good hands.
Yes.
But it eliminates that pressure. Do you think by doing that, it would eliminate the weirdness that could potentially follow, or do you think that's always going to be there?
I mean, it depends on the person, but like, I think the weirdness it would probably be more so between the girl and
you think
and
that
me
it needs
if she
to be known?
found out.
Okay, because I was going to say, do we need to tell her?
Yeah, if she found out.
Yeah. If he wants to say that to her, then that's on him.
Yeah. But in terms of, I mean, I wouldn't be weird.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I know for me, I would try not to make it weird, but I'd probably be weird at first. I would make it weird at first.
You would
until
make it weird.
Shut
my
up.
God.
Listen,
I'm an overthinker, but she would be overthinking and like, why he do that? Why you do that? Well, and be extra sensitive.
I just want to know to know.
Oh my God.
I do want to know to know. I'm like, why did he think I was so fly? No, it's fine. But but no, I really would be in my head. But I mean, initially I would I'm assuming I'm going to do one of two things. And I feel like the first one's going to be the one that I'm going to do. I'm either going to freeze and do that weird pause hesitation before I get my thoughts and really say what I should be saying, which is it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you, but we can't do this. I don't feel for you that way. I don't think it's going to work, and I just don't really want to take the chance that way. But I think I would hesitate so hard that I just made it weird that anything I said after that, even if it was the right words, would be weird.
You're going to be weird.
And then
afterwards.
I'm going to be weird for the next 2 to 3 weeks.
It's going to be weird
and
longer than that.
If this person can hang in there, I will get back to normal because I have to go down this dark hole of understanding, and I can't talk to them about it because that's not fair to them to ask, why did you go there? Did I do something to make you think that? Did I lead you on? Is it my fault? Am I just fine? I'm just going to go there. I'm going to go and ask all these million questions, but I need to do it by myself. I need to analyze. I need to check your zodiac and check my zodiac and figure this all out because I can't talk to you about it. And I don't want to talk to anybody else about it because then they might make it weird for that person. And I got to figure it out, analyze it once I get better. If when I come back out of my rabbit hole a few weeks from now and you're still around, everything will be good. We'll be great.
She's still going to be
we'll
weird.
Be great.
She's going to be overthinking stuff. Are you okay? Did I upset you?
And I agree. I might even try to hook you up. I like that angle. I would try to possibly hook you up so that way I know you're in a good space.
Can you tell us I've done this before?
I like that. I'm definitely going to go with that. I'm going to be like, Ms. Glam, come help me out. We need to find a girlfriend for this guy ASAP. Just to make sure they're good. Because I want them happy. And I can't do that for you. Not that way.
And here's why. I think some of it comes from when you're close to someone, it's that level of comfortability. And when you don't have someone, it's like, but she makes me feel happy. I'm lonely, but she makes me feel happy. And it's that confusion of, I'm in love with her. No, not really. I'm just around a lot. So let me fix that for you. At least in my circumstances, that has worked. Mm-hmm. In that the person truly was not in love with me. Really, I was there, and I'm a caring person. So how, they can't help themselves. No, I'm just playing.
Of course they can't. You're fabulous.
But
right?
When another good person's introduced and they're open enough to experience that, then
it'll work out.
And it becomes remember that time?
Yeah. And like I said, I think if I have a really good connection friendship-wise with that person, I would still want them around, and I'm willing to look past that. I just can't if you keep going. As great as that is, if I'm not feeling you that way, Steve Urkel, I'm going to need you to stop.
And
I'm going to need you to stop.
Is if...
Roger, I really do need you to go home, okay?
Because honestly, I do think if someone truly is in love with you, they won't be able to be your friend. Because they won't, even though they want you happy, they won't be able to see you with someone else without it hurting them and them acting out.
You sure?
Can you be friends with tech support?
Now, no. I mean,
look.
I told you that story, his fake family on set. No, I mean, now I'm invested. No,
but I'm just saying,
if I shot my shot.
No, I'm saying
when we were in the beginning.
But you weren't in love with him.
Yeah, sure.
No, but you weren't in love with him.
No, I'm saying if I was, but we didn't have a relationship.
Okay, but what I'm saying
have a relationship, it's going to hurt. If I didn't have a relationship, I'd feel confident enough to say yes.
If you were in love with him, you could
watch
him be with someone else.
My Filipino crush.
You weren't in love with him.
I was.
He was cute. That's all.
So sweet, and he listened
you
to
weren't
me,
in love with
and we
him.
had conversations.
When you're in love with someone,
and he was totally the greatest gay friend. You know what I mean? Like he was. You know what? I confused the signals. Just for the record. I confused the signals. I did. But see, that's the tomboy in me at the time. I confused the signals. He's listening to me. He's attentive. He was just being a great gay friend. He probably knew he was gay then. I'm serious. I confused that. See, I have a horrible gaydar. Horrible gaydar. I confused that. I'd be like, oh, wow, he's so into me. No, he's just being your friend. He wants your man. He don't want you. So I have horrible gaydar. I think that's what it was. Back then I had horrible gaydar. I wasn't love. I had horrible gaydar.
Well, I guess what I'm saying
and I loved
is
the attention.
For me personally, if I was in love with someone, truly in love with someone, and they didn't reciprocate, I couldn't be their friend. Oh, and when I say I couldn't be their friend, yeah, we can be friends, meaning in a distance. I want you happy. But I can't talk to you. I can't look at you being happy. Not when I'm still in love with you. Now, if that's something I get over, that's different. But if I'm in love with you, I can't be your friend.
Really?
I don't think so.
Okay. Fair enough. So the next question, what would you do if your best friend, out of jealousy, was causing problems in your current relationship with your boo? What would you do? PieDiva went to the streets and she got a couple responses. So I'm going to read them off. And then, of course, let's kind of dive into either what they're saying, what we agree, what we would do. Okay, so one person said, I would cut them straight off. I don't need that negativity in my life. So they have no problem with ending the relationship. Even though we don't know how much time this boyfriend is invested in or, how long they've been with their best friend, they're willing to cut it off. So that's just one response. One person said, I'm just going to straight beat their ass. Wow. All right. To the point. All right. Beat down solves everything. It makes it crystal clear. Don't do it again. Another person said, honesty is everything. We can be transparent and resolve the issue. If there's lies and resentment present, we might have to reconsider that title. Another person said, get them to understand, look, we ain't on that level. And if you're going to bring negative energy in order to destroy my relationship, hoping that you have a chance to shoot your shot, you just need to stop. Don't do that. Stop that shit. Another person said, cut their ass off. They're not your real friend and don't want to see you happy. A real friend would. So a lot of different answers. A couple straight cutoffs, like I'm done. A few, people said that they would kind of talk it out and kind of get them to understand. And then one said they're just going to lay the pause on them. So where are you at with all this?
For me, I think it differs the gender and of the friend. And if...
Look at you being fluid.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason behind the jealousy. So if the jealousy is, I'm unhappy and I'm just being, I'm hating. I mean, that's a conversation.
Wait, no. This is someone doing this to you.
Yeah. So if the jealousy is, for instance, if it's a girl and the girl bestie, you are just being a hater. I'm unhappy, so I don't want you to be happy. Or... he's getting
that's different.
He's
no,
getting
I
all
want
my
you.
time.
I put 20 years in and you ain't give me the draws and now you got this guy? Bruh.
Now that is different.
That's where
different.
I want you to come from. Don't bring me no. That's another episode for another day.
Yes. So if it's a guy being jealous because he feels that's his spot that's being taken, that's different. To me, we get one conversation. We're going to clear this up. Now, if you come, because I think part of that is the reason.
So you're going to talk it out.
Well, I'm going to try to, but I think it is different because the girl factor is between me and that girl. But when it's a guy in the mix, sometimes that may spill over. Well, now it's between your man and this guy. And that, you really, when it gets to that level, you ain't got no control because that can get out of hand real quick. Beyond you, especially if they're territorial and possessive,
macho.
So that's why I say there's a different level in how it can be handled. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So the guy, he gets, as long as he didn't disrespect my man in front of him, you get one conversation. Now, if you disrespected my man in front of him, depending on how my man reacts and how possessive and territorial he is,
will determine if you're going to talk or put the beat down.
or cut off. Because, like, you know, at some point, some guys will be like, you got to choose. Because now it's going to be that level of mistrust. Because
you think there's no getting them to
the way guys
baseline.
think, every guy wants their girl. Every guy wants to get in her drawers. Mm-hmm. So when, you know, you're going to have that mistrust every time y'all even remotely together. Okay. I ain't got time for all that.
Sure.
And that's the quickest way to sink, because I don't like being accused of stuff that I ain't doing. That's the quickest way to, to sink my relationship. So why would I put myself in that situation?
Sure.
Because I know that's just going to cause me to be like, I'm done. So I wouldn't even put myself in that situation where it's going to lead him to mistrust and call me out on stuff that I ain't doing, because that'll be a relationship killer for me.
And would it, before I go on to the next component of that, since you brought that up, your answer wouldn't change if you were in the relationship for quite a while versus not a long time?
No.
Okay, fair enough. So now I need you to look me dead in the retinas, because it's me causing the issue in your relationship. What you gonna do with me?
What am I gonna do with you?
Yeah, what you gonna do with me?
I'm gonna stick tech support on your ass.
Tech support ain't in the picture.
Tech support is in the picture.
Tech support ain't in the picture. Tech support, no. See, because you're dodging the answer. It ain't about tech support. It's about me and you. What if it was me?
We having a conversation, bitch. We gonna have a conversation. We gonna fix this shit.
Why I gotta be fixed?
Oh, it's gonna be fixed because, bitch,
the situation or me?
You need to be fixed.
What do you mean by that? I feel like you're saying that I'm not allowed to be me.
No. Because if you're being jealous, something's wrong.
I just need to make sure that you're talking about the jealousy and not my sexuality, okay? Because I feel like you were like, we're just gonna put some holy oil on you, and we're gonna get it out of you.
No, you're jealous. So if you're jealous, there's a reason behind it, and we're gonna find out why you're jealous. And we're going to address that.
Because I'm in love with you. And he here.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
You've been talking to me.
You're going to have to get over that. You're going to have to get over that.
Cooking me dinner, and now he getting the dinner cooked. And I can't come by and visit.
You can still eat dinner. You just got to take your plate and go.
Yeah, exactly. Because we got to do some stuff. Kiki hell. I'm staying. He got to go. Me or him.
Well, I guess, you know what? We'll be back. We just...
You know what I'm going to tell him?
In the room.
You know what I'm going to tell him? You know she said she'd marry me. Man, all that. He going to go home mad. Well, I'm going to wait till you in the room.
Hey.
And I'm going to be like, she asked me to... she said she'd marry me.
Tech support is okay with it. Maybe he'll be okay with it too.
He's okay. He knows. He wants to be a witness at the wedding. It's different. Okay, so I know for me... Yeah, so I'm not going to beat your ass, but it's definitely a conversation. Again, it's more like if I'm willing to talk it out.
I mean, it depends on the level. Because I have
to smooth things over with my man.
It depends on the levels.
I have to calm him and get him right, and I'm going to have to separate you two.
If you walking around naked in my goddamn house, I'm whooping your ass. I'm whooping your ass.
Me? Why would I do that?
I'm just saying. If you were jealous and doing some petty shit like that.
That's different. That makes it seem like I want him.
Then.
I'm trying to get with you. So if I do that, I'm going to wait till he go home.
Well, then that ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is that going to accomplish? He going to be like, so we can do this. I've learned that doesn't always make boyfriends... walk away and angry. It doesn't achieve the effect that I was hoping for. It's just like, we can do this. Let us all sit and talk. I'm not down for you get Monday, Tuesday. I'm saying we all can be here on Monday through Friday. But yeah, I would have the conversation. If we keep repeating this cycle to where now it's always being brought up in my relationship, then I will have to. And I will have to consider really heavily curving that.
And I think it's different with a girl because I can separate. I can hang out with just you.
Sure.
And I can hang out with just him and not do mixed company.
If she wants me, that's hard.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm not taking it from that angle. So from that angle.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Because, I wouldn't want you to be unhappy.
I don't.
I'd hook you up. I find you someone just, they won't be me,
Yeah,
but they be just as fabulous.
I'm willing to dive into your world and, go with you to be your wing girl, to help you get someone, to let you know I'm okay with who you are, but we can't do this.
Yeah.
All right, so the next question, what would you do if your boyfriend ended the friendship because you weren't interested in them romantically? The street team got us some responses, and one person said, oh, well. I mean, straight up, oh, well. Another person said, toodles, bitch. So, bye-bye is what the consensus is. But then, another one said they'll allow it and understand that it's not the same for everyone. You can't put pressure on yourself just because someone wants more than what you want. Another person said, it is what it is. So you had two people that were like, good riddance. And then you had another person who's, saying don't put the pressure on yourself, don't beat yourself up over their choice because you weren't on the same page. And another one just like, is accepting of it, but, doesn't seem to give empathy to one end of the spectrum or the other, if that makes sense. So where would you fall?
I think I would fall... I think it like a combination of all. It all depends on how it's handled.
So you're just going to go all through the emotions. Well,
because here's why. It depends on how it was handled. If the person's telling me, I'm in love with you and I want you to be happy, but I can't watch you be happy with someone else, it hurts me to see that, and I don't want to be the cause of your unhappiness, I'm going to step back. Okay. I understand it. That's someone being a true friend, saying they can't handle something and stepping away. They're entitled to their feelings too.
So that wouldn't be a bad ending to
No,
that.
And honestly, peaceful
walk away.
If they are able to get that under control, be happy with someone else and come back and want to be friends, I would allow it. Now, if somebody was just plain messy and was like, well, fuck you, bitch, then...
Toodles. Adios, amigos.
But, it all depends on how it was handled, because, I don't know if, like I said before, I don't think I would be able to, if I was in love with someone, be their friend.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Because I'd be that, I would want the person to be happy, and I don't know if I have that strength of character to, because, especially if they are coming to you with advice, or for advice of, this is what's going on in my relationship, what should I do? I don't know if I have the strength of character to tell you the right thing versus what's going to cause you to break up to give me another chance to shoot my shot.
Yeah.
So, let's not put myself in that situation.
Understood.
And let me go, I'm going to back up.
Right.
I'm going to back up and let you be happy and me not be a factor in whether or not that succeeds.
Right.
Because I might just be a little petty and be
exactly. You leave sounding like you're a big person, but in your mind, you're petty to the core.
Hey, she's mad at me because I was out with the boys. I don't know why that bitch mad. Girl, go, or not girl, but boy, go cuss her ass out. I don't need to be no, let's not put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to back up and be like, no advice is from me. No.
So you're going to be, it is what it is. It sounds like you're leaning more to the it is what it is.
Yeah, if they
with a sprinkle of petty in the mental.
If it was
quietly to yourself.
If it was me, if I was in that I'm in love with someone who's not in love with me, I'm backing up. I don't trust myself.
But this is from the perspective of they love you.
Yeah, if
and
they
said
love me,
I have to end it.
If they love me and they need to end it because I think I would need to end it, I empathize. I understand. I'm not going to be hurt if that's what they say. Or even if they silently back themselves away and really don't communicate, I'm going to trust that either one day I'll find out why, or, they'll come back or whatever, because they're hurting right now and they can't articulate. They can't be vulnerable, whatever. Sure. If they handle it bad and it's like, F you and blah, 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 then we either going to be fighting in the streets, but it's going to be toodles.
Ms.Glam.
What?
I'm in love with you.
Don't let tech support hear this. Don't let tech support hear this.
You won't let me be great. And I have to go because you don't love me. You're not in love with me. And
you've dealt with it.
Want to know
it's
how
been
you
20
feel
years.
about that.
It's been 20 years, bitch. Deal with it.
Are you watching me walk away? I'm confused.
No, It's been 20 years. You fought it for 20 years. Bitch, keep fighting it.
You said we're still friends.
Yes.
Get it together.
Yes. It's been 20 years, bitch. Get yourself together. Go breathe.
Put your big girl panties on.
Get a day. Take your day. Take your day.
So would you let me walk out and then call me tomorrow and be like,
no, I'm gonna tell. No, this is my response.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Word for word. Bitch, take your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow.
But I just
don't make me show up.
But
I don't give two shits.
But
you've dealt with it for 20 years, bitch. You've dealt with it for 20 years. Take your day. We're gonna find you someone.
I need a week. Can I get a week?
No, you can't get a week. You get a day, bitch. A day. We're gonna find you someone though.
Okay.
We're gonna find you someone. We're gonna let you hoe it out.
Okay, bye. Wow. So for me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm legit hardcore in the midst of someone cutting people
off.
When somebody cuts me off, I tell you, man,
would you let me walk away?
I'm great at it. But
would
listen, can I finish first and I'll get to you? Hold your horses. I'm going to the male friend first. I'm very good with cutting people off.
You are
vicious.
But time out. Just cut.
But time out.
No
but
phone
time out.
calls.
But time out.
You don't even know what happened.
But real talk though, you've seen me go through some of them. Inside, I'm devastated. But they don't know. I'm like gangster, brick wall, hardcore. Finish them. It's like Mortal Kombat.
Right.
And then I be calling Ms.Glam, Ms.Glam.
Straight cut off.
But did I do something wrong?
Straight cut off.
Be straight analyzing for months.
But she won't take your phone calls. She won't take
your
letters.
You're dead. You're dead to me. I'm hardcore that way.
Forever and ever. She don't go back.
Now, like I said, listen, you've passed a lot of challenges. You have.
She's so difficult. God, she's so difficult.
I'm worth it though. So, I didn't say, I done said many times on these podcasts, I'm broken, child.
Me and tech support have sat and discussed whether or not she's worth it. We still on the fence. We still on the fence.
And take 30 more years to figure it out. By the time you figure it out, we're going to be old and gray and I might be dead. It don't even matter at that point. But yeah, so with you, it's a little bit different. I mean, I'm going to keep you around. You've earned your keep. You clearly are invested. So
you're just going to make me suffer? I just got to suffer?
Yup. Time out.
God.
That's the year I'm going to be ass out. Just for you. I'll be like, Ms.Glam, you like this sundress?
Really?
Can you see? Can you see in the sunlight?
Really?
Commando.
See?
I'm gonna kiss them all in the mouth in front of you too. Just she don't
even do that shit now.
Yeah, it's different with you. I wouldn't cut you off. I agree. I would probably just make you suffer out of love, of course. But yeah.
See, you know what? I'd be petty. I'd list tech support in my scheme. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'd be low down dirty.
See. That's why I don't feel sorry for you. That's why I'm gonna be ass out. Come at me and tell me you like me. Ass out. Mm-hmm.
I'd list tech
How
support.
does this look? Does this make my butt look big? Tech support, don't answer that. I'm talking to Ms.Glam. I'm gonna make her real mad.
Tech support. Wouldn't you like?
That's the day.
Wouldn't you like?
That's the day I get a subscription to Fabletics. How about that? I got the 2-for-1 Ms.Glam. She's like, no, she didn't. Anyways, let's bring this to a close.
The point is, don't have messy ass friends.
Wow. You weren't even going to try to make something philosophical out of this. You just said, don't have messy ass friends.
Don't have messy ass friends.
Oh, here we go.
Know your circle, bitch. That's the moral. Know your circle. Know your circle.
So I guess I'll try to clean it up and make it philosophical, but I don't know how.
Know your circle, bitch. Know your circle.
I got nothing.
Know your circle, bitch.
No, I'll just say it like this. Listen. I feel like you have to have a conversation, and in reality, if that person is truly meant to be in your world, it'll be okay. It'll work itself out. If it's not, don't be ashamed to cut it off, and don't be ashamed and feel like it's your fault they put you in the girlfriend zone. They put you in the boyfriend zone. That's not, it's not, you did nothing unless you did do something. Unless you did just, now, Ms.Glam, if you ass out in front of your bestie, your male bestie, then that's all you.
No.
That's all you.
Negative. That's blaming the victim. That's blaming the victim.
It is.
She being messy to me, y'all.
I am. And you just trying to get my ratings low. Like, you trying to make it seem. I kid. Good gosh. But yeah, I've got nothing. I just would say that,
translation. Let me translate for Mohazel today.
I'm trying to be philosophical.
Let me translate.
Thank you, interpreter.
No, y'all circle, bitch.
I can't. Have the conversation. Just don't feel bad if it doesn't work out. It's not meant. The universe didn't want y'all to be great.
At the end of the day, if they love you, they will do what's right by you.
Yes.
If they truly do. If they do not love you, you don't want them in your circle anyway. So you learn, hopefully before something negative and bad and catastrophic happens, that they weren't for you. And they'll walk themselves out the door.
Are you ready to go to the next segment?
I am.
Okay, petty word. Petty word. It's where we deep dive into the dictionary and we come up with a brand new shiny word. We learn, we absorb, and then we teach it. And when we teach it, we always end with a sentence to solidify. But on our show, we do it in a petty way. Petty sentences. That being said, Ms.Glam, the floor is yours.
My petty word this week is listen.
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 Sound like you trying to tell me real ignorantly to listen to you. Listen.
Listen. It's an adjective. It means nimble or easily flexible or grace. Like you have grace.
This is about you, I suspect.
Yes, because you're not flexible, nor do you have any grace.
Tech support. Am I flexible? Thank you.
He has to say that. My sentence. This quarantine life had me off schedule for a minute. But I am back on track to get my winsome figure back. And here's where she says, bitch, your figure is awesome. She did not. I am
gave
now
you the
looking for a new bestie. Applications will be accepted below. You're fired.
I gave you
You're
what
fired.
you needed.
No, that's not. It should have been, bitch, what you talking about? Your figure is awesome.
Girl.
But we all know that she's petty and she's a hater. So applications, I'm accepting below to replace Mohazel.
They will return you.
No, I'm awesome. You will be missing me.
I would.
They would return your ass.
I would. And I'll be on the curb waiting for you to return because they're going to drop you off. I'm going to miss you, but they'll return you. So it's all going to work itself out.
I'm awesome. Did I make you art? See?
You did.
Want me as your bestie.
I have to give you that.
I made her art and a musical card. I mean, like, I'm rocking 2020. Just rocking it.
Thank you, because 2020 has been real shitty, so I appreciate everything you're doing to make it great.
Your petty word? You better not be petty towards me.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You such a lie.
Rogitate. It's a verb. To ask repeatedly. It's about tech support.
Oh, that makes sense. It could have been about you, too.
Whenever tech support really wants something, he will rogitate and campaign relentlessly.
Can I get this TV? Can I get this TV? TV needs to be bigger. Can I get this TV? The TV's kind of small.
I mean, it's kind of dark. It's getting dark. You can't even see the people on the screen no more. It's dark. Hey, if I win this bet.
Can I get a new TV? Don't we need a new TV? Do you hear that static? Look at that little pixel.
Look, and
he's
ignoring us.
That little
he is
pixel.
Looking through.
There's a little pixel out, right? You see that top corner? There's a pixel out. We need a new TV.
He's looking at his rock picks, and we've lost him.
Oh, you see that little pixel? There's a little pixel out in the corner. You need a TV? There's a little pixel out. Look, there's a little pixel out. One whole pixel.
Oh boy, Ms.Glam. Do you have anything left to say?
Until next time.
And we are out.